And now, 92.1 WVTK presents Addison and Essex County, Your Voice, with KG.
Good afternoon. I'm Amanda Lee, filling in for Ken Gilbert today for Your Voice. And joining me in the studio today is Alyson Young from Windancer Healing Arts. How are you today?
Great, thank you.
Now, first off, for the folks who don't know, what exactly does Windancer Healing Arts encompass? What do you do exactly?
Windancer Healing Arts is an energy medicine practice. I work with people and with animals. I do Reiki, a variety of different energy medicine techniques, predominantly Barbara Brennan style. And then I also work with animals and bring in animal communication. I work with some flower essences, and it's a very holistic practice. The whole, full life cycle, everything that people go through in their life, from birth, transitions, celebrations, and energy medicine helps people at the most basic level of their being to provide healing and balance. Wow,
I had no idea Windancer did so many neat things. Now, I've heard there's something called the Windancer Movement Center. How is that a part of Windancer Healing Arts and part of what you do?
Right. So one of the other parts of my practice is a movement practice called NIA. And I've been doing that for almost 2 years now. And NIA is actually a very healing practice. And so it felt like a very complementary aspect to include. I met a woman who also was looking for a place to teach, who's also a NIA instructor, and we found the space here in Marble Works, and we've just opened the Windancer Movement Center.
I'm fairly familiar with NIA. I've kind of done a little research on it and figured out what it's all about. But for those who don't know, that are thinking, okay, is this like a topical cream I put on? Is there something I saw in an infomercial yesterday? What exactly is NIA for those who are going, this sounds cool, I want to do it, but what's it all about?
Right. So NIA is actually a combination of martial arts, dance arts, and healing movement like yoga, Feldenkrais, and Alexander technique. And it's a sensation-based practice. So we really bring in all the different senses, to our being through the practice. My business partner calls it cross-training for the body, mind, and spirit. We work the large muscle groups, but also the teeny tiny tendons, and we bring this right down to the cellular level in the body. It is cardio. It is strengthening. It's very fun. The music is soul stirring. It feels really good in the body. It's non-impact practice, so it's not jarring on the joints, and it really helps to heal the body, mind, and spirit in a very fun way.
This is something that just about anybody can do. Is that correct? This isn't something that, they see the DVDs on TV and they get them and they go, oh, this is too difficult. Or they try the aerobics class at their local fitness center and go, oh, this is too much for me. Can anybody really do this from any walk of life, any age, any, mobility variation? Can they do this?
Right. That's such a good question, because there are a lot of people who feel intimidated because of the dance aspect. And it's not like a formal dance class. NIA is made for everybody. It's made for every body type. It's made for men and women. It's accessible to anybody regardless of their current fitness level. The whole purpose of NIA is to seek the sensation of joy and pleasure in the body. So that means that we all have permission to tweak or adjust what we're doing to fit our own body. We all move in unique ways and in our own natural timing. And NIA provides the opportunity for us to explore movement, take it to our personal edge, the place that is right for us, without pushing beyond that and causing discomfort, but still keeping it, stimulating and interesting. There's always the opportunity to make it work for your body, and instructors help.
For somebody like me who doesn't dance, is about as coordinated as a deer on a frozen lake, that's something that somebody like me could get into, that, there's not this specific movement that you have to follow. It's however your body naturally is going to work with NIA. I mean, you follow along what the instructors tell you to do, right, but nobody's going to come over and say, you're doing it wrong,
Right.
Exactly.
Right, exactly. I lead the class. There is choreography, for what we're doing, but within that, that kind of provides the framework. And then within that, each person, can express the movement in their own way. Each person can let that flow through them in the way that feels natural to them and take it to the place that works in their body. So maybe their feet are going to be in a different place than mine, or they're going to be moving their arms differently, or the whole point is that we're all enjoying it in the way that's right for our own bodies.
Oh, that's great. It's great that that's so open. And speaking of openings. You have a grand opening coming up soon, don't you?
Yes, thank you. Our grand opening is this Sunday from 1 to 4. Windancer Movement Center. We have many, many fabulous classes. There are actually 10 of us that are teaching at the studio. We have classes for adults. We have classes for kids. We have Nia, of course. And then we've got yoga. We've got Zumba. We have Dancing with My Baby, which is for caregivers, adults that have infants through toddler age who want to still get a workout, but they have a baby with them. And she's great about making that class accessible.
Whoa,
to
that's
folks in
neat.
that situation. Yep.
Running on a treadmill with an infant,
Right.
not recommended,
right?
Doing Zumba with the baby. There's
yeah.
some things that just don't work. That's
Yeah.
neat that somebody kind of put it all
She
together.
incorporates the children into the workout.
Love
so it's
it.
fabulous. We also have a hula hooping class and called Hoopla, and we've got tango, which has been wonderful. For kids, we have Nia, we have Sunshine Music, which is going to be starting most of these kids classes will be starting the second week of September. We will have an after-school dance club, and we've got ballet. We've got mindfulness class for kids, which is going to be amazing. And one other thing we have for adults is called Wing Chun, which is a form of Kung Fu. And Dan is another really fabulous teacher. We're very blessed. We have really wonderful people at the studio.
Wow. It sounds like if you guys don't have it at the studio, it just doesn't exist. That's fantastic. And then let's see, what's the date and the time again?
Sunday, the 26th, from 1 to 4. We will have demos, little sampler classes. There will be registration and sign-ups for the kids' classes. Refreshments. It's free. It's going to be fun. It's a great time to meet the instructors and get more information.
Wow, that sounds like a ton of fun. Now, if folks want to learn more, do you have a website they can check out to find out not only about, Windancer Healing Arts, but the Movement Center and kind of figure out, where they're going to fall?
Right. So Windancer Healing Arts is windancerhealingarts.com.
Well, that's easy.
And Windancer Movement Center is windancermovement.com. The phone number, maybe I'll share that, is 388-3988. And you can get info about all the things that we're doing there. The purpose of this space is to cultivate joy, wellness, and healing for the community. And we're really putting together a beautiful space.
Well, neat. Alyson, thank you so much for coming on the show. I appreciate it. And we look forward to the open house coming up this weekend and many years of dancing and Nia and movement and the baby exercise classes. Love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Addison and Essex County, Your Voice with KG is produced for WVTK by Ken Gilbert and serves as a connection to your hometown. If you're a local nonprofit organization, civic group, school, or are involved in the local vibrant arts and entertainment scene and want to spread the word about your organization or special event, then visit 921wvtk.com. Keyword Voice.